My name is Paxton Gray. My speech is over why college athletes should be able to make money and get paid. All college athletes should be paid because of the time and investment they put into a program. College athletes put a lot of time and effort into their school's university. Athletes have so much to do during the season that they do not have enough time to get a job or help pay for food, groceries, or other things college students need. In addition, the student athletes are the ones bringing the money for their schools with all the advertisements and endorsements they produce. So why shouldn't they get a part of it? In season, athletes put all their time and effort into school in their specific sport to be the best. Where's their time spent? Student athletes have multiple things to do. Athletes have to go to classes, practice, team meetings, early morning workouts, and several other things like signing autographs or meeting with the press and talking. And athletes also have priorities to make. We have to go to class, we have to keep up with our homework, and definitely keep our grades up or we won't be able to play. Student athletes need to rest their bodies. In order for you to keep your body in shape, you have to have rest. Sleep increases an athlete's performance on the field and in the classroom. In addition, helps prevent injuries. Not enough hours in the day to go to work. How are student athletes supposed to make money if they can't work? How do athletes get paid? Majority of college athletes are broke. College coaches should be able to give a few dollars to athletes when they're needed, or if necessary, when necessary. If athletes can't get a job, then they should be able to sell some of their merchandise to fans and not get in trouble for it, or get fined, or get kicked out of the NCAA with those rules. The NCAA should pay the athletes throughout the semester of their season. Athletes should be able to work during off season because there isn't enough time to work during off season because your time gets taken up just as much as during the season because you have to work out and do all that other stuff. Alternative for student athletes, athletes should not be required to take as many classes as a regular student because we don't have enough time and it just makes it that much harder to do college, school work and everything. Athletes, so let's take a look at college and NCAA coaches' salaries compared to the players. All the money that the college athletes contribute to goes to their schools and universities and the coaches' paychecks, while the athletes get nothing. College coaches' earnings in 2011 were $53.4 million. Was a combined salary of the highest paid football coaches. In 2011 through 12, the 6A coaches that made it to the NCAA tournament all make well over $100,000 a year. College coaches have more than enough money to help contribute towards student athletes. The NCAA and university gets all the goods. In 2012, college merchandise was estimated to have made about $4.6 billion. The NCAA is a multi-billion-dollar industry that made over $185 billion from college athletes and entertainment provided to the public. The better the conference schools are, and the more money they will receive. What do players get out of it? A free tuition to school, $0 is given to them for their jerseys being sold in stores, and all the work they put in to win games and bring advertising to their school, athletes get nothing from it. Why does this need to change? Athletes put all their time and effort into respective programs, not only to be the best they can be, but also represent their schools across the nation to be the best and attract more students. Being a student athlete is like having a full-time job, so athletes should be treated like everyone else with jobs. Athletes are not now getting the same publicity as professionals, so why not make it money like the pros do? Giving the money that the athletes make and bring it to the school, coaches and the NCAA are wrong to let them keep all of it and people know it. Athletes do all the hard work, their faces are on TVs and magazines extinct. Majority of players do not stay all 4 years to get their degree, so just giving athletes a full tuition to school doesn't equal out. If we are a country based on equal rights, then we must make sure that our college athletes are getting treated fairly. College sports have evolved more than ever has before. College athletes spend a majority of time and efforts to please their coaches and represent for their program and to make their teachers happy. And the NCAA coaches and universities are going to use athletes to make money for themselves. Then it's time for them to start sharing the wealth to the poor college student athletes who are sacrificing their time and bodies into a program.